How are you, Mark?
I'm very good, thanks.
Mate, Sinestro.
Ah,
At the start, it's like, hi, my name's Sinestro. You think, yeah, he's not really going to stand a chance with a name like that, is he?
yeah, the clue is in the name. Yeah.
Bit of a drag.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think you've got to remember these things were written in the 40s, 50s. I think Sinestro appeared 59, 60, 61, around that time. And, you know, they were trying to invent really iconic characters. I mean, you had to be very bold in your choice of superhero and your choice of, you know, arch nemesis. So, brilliant. Big red guy, big forehead, you know, nasty little moustache, call him Sinestro. What a great, iconic villain.
But he's not a villain yet.
Well, but everybody knows. I mean, he, over the course of the stories, you know, he goes over to the dark side or the yellow side. But you're right, in this one he is, he's a hero, essentially. He's the leader of the Corps who's very suspicious of the idea of a human becoming inducted, because he doesn't believe that they're up to it.
And fabulously condescending of Hal, too.
Yeah, it's great to play a character like that. I saw him as a kind of military commander, one of those guys who puts the grunts through their paces and, you know, they earn grudging respect if they're able to keep up.
The film, besides all the great green suits and the 3D, which is great, there's a fabulous theme of fear versus will. As an actor, you'd explore these emotions a lot more than most people. I mean, it's your job. Mm-hmm. So I was wondering if you had any thoughts upon that when people watch this.
Well, I like the idea that the film wasn't just a big piece of entertainment, and although it has that in spades, there are themes. And again, because it was written at the time it was written, it was just after the Second World War, so the idea of good and evil was really pertinent. The idea of the hero winning was also really important. And it's a coming-of-age story, really. It's about an irresponsible young man who finds stuff out that makes him become a man, makes him deal with love. You know, there's the idea that he's run away from Carol in the past, but now he's stepping up to the plate, and this irresponsible young man discovers not only that there's an alien, but there's a whole cosmic police force that he becomes a part of. What a great leap of imagination.
When you're doing films like this, there's action figures. Have you seen your Sinestro action figure?
I haven't yet. But he'll look like Sinestro, he won't look like me, because we've recreated Sinestro from the comics, and as long as they get a kind of decent likeness, which shouldn't be hard because it's such a great look, but I haven't yet, no.
The fans of these films are notorious sticklers, the pedants for sticking to the storyline. Were you aware of that when you were making the film?
It's something that I slowly realised, and then going to Comic-Con last year brought it home to me. 6,000 people in the room, all wanting Ryan to say the oath, and really needing it was an interesting experience.
Did you think, oh, these are just kidding? Oh no, they're serious.
No, I mean really serious. One chap was, he appeared, he had a sort of bag, he had long hair, he walked on a stick, he said he was a wizard, and he started spouting Green Lantern mythology, and he's obviously living it full time.
That's fantastic.
Well, it is fantastic because it means that you've got a whole audience out there that you can really satisfy. Because if we give them what they're hoping for, and I think we do in this film because it sticks really close to the comics, they're going to love it. And I don't think it's been possible to do Green Lantern before now because of the whole space element. I don't think the technology has been up to it. Batman, he's earthbound, so it's really about the car, the cape, the story. That's easily done, but if you're going to Oa and you're meeting aliens, that's why it's taken a little bit longer to get this one to the screen, but I think they're going to adore it.
Speaking of that they didn't have the technology to make this film, the pride of Australian acting, Geoffrey Rush, only appears in this film as a voiceover. Is this the future for actors like yourself? Like, are you worried that, crikey, I'm just going to be sitting in a voice booth doing my job?
Yeah, I wondered about that. Maybe in the future we'll just be a brand. You won't be needed. Your name will be a brand, and we've got Geoffrey Rush and we've got Mark Strong, and all we do is walk into a room, get photographed 360, and then the film gets made. Who knows? I've no idea. But it's so exciting that Geoffrey's done that because he just brings such a gravitas. And curiously, I mean, I don't want to do him a disservice, but his voice really suits that character. Didn't you think? Tom Array, the fish bird. Geoffrey Rush's voice, I totally bought it.
I was stuck because he was a teacher. I was stuck in King's Speech still.
Oh, really?